Good evening, thank you for joining us here at BBC Independent News. I'm Niles Hoopsbury, filling in for Barnaby Cromwell, who is on holiday in Wuhan. Universities across the globe have been closing their doors this past week in an attempt to stifle the growth of the growing pandemic, coronavirus, or COVID-19. But one college in the United States was already prepared. BBC American correspondent Regidald Hapscatch reports. While other universities scramble ahead of the final week of classes before closing for the semester, one struggles to find any students outside at Green Mountain College in Poultney, Vermont.
We really wanted to stay ahead of the game, and you never really can be too careful. We asked someone who could communicate with spirits what would be the best thing to do, and she advised us against staying open. So last year around January, we decided it would be best to close the college, just in case there would be any global pandemics. You know, at the time, we caught a lot of criticism, received a lot of angry messages from people saying, why are you closing a perfectly healthy college? This doesn't make any sense. I can't believe you're going to destroy a 185-year-old institution just because you were warned about a coming pandemic by a psychic at the Vermont State Fair. But I'm glad that we went through with it, and it ultimately ended up being the right decision.
Both the University of Vermont and Middlebury College have now announced that they too will close at the end of the semester. But there's one college that won't be opening back up in the fall. Regidald Hapscatch, BBC News. And that's a nice bit of good news there. Now it's time for BBC Financial Watch. And a look at our financial watch this evening. Well, markets slipped this afternoon, tried to get back up, and then fell over completely as COVID-19 fears continue to escalate. Stocks plunged in the deep, dark crevasses of hell, and interest rate cuts did little to quell investor trepidation. At last look, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished so poorly that Wall Street decided to simply replace the stock index point system with a new system based on ideograms and emoji icons. At the close of the bell, both the S&P 500 and the Dow went from sad face to throwing up. It goes without saying that this is not just another Monday on the trolley. And before we wrap up here today at the BBC, we'll take a quick look at sports coverage. With the spread of COVID-19, stadiums are mostly empty as fans watch sports on the telly from the comfort of their own homes. The most surprising result of the pandemic, perhaps, is that curling has now officially become the most popular sport in the world, with ticket sales grossing £11 just in February alone. These statistics are confusing even the most experienced economists, as curling ticket prices start at £42.50. Well, that's going to about do it for us here today at the BBC News Studio. I'm Niles Hoopsbury. Bye-bye.